Hi everyone, it's an interesting day today. I think I'm doing a setup of this beautiful Kikki K Met You planner. It's the 2017 Valentine's Day planner and I adore it. It's just beautiful. It's been sitting on my shelf for a while because I got my B6 and lots of other planners in between, but I adore this one. You can see maybe here it's a bit discolored from actually, I think it's from the glue maybe underneath. I'm not sure what that's from. Once you have stuff in here, you don't really see it so well, so I'm not too bothered by it. You can see the rings are still gorgeous, just perfectly tight and sturdy. I can't see any kind of gaps or problems there whatsoever. This is the original notebook that came in the back of the planner, and it has the two pockets here on the side. And the secretarial flap, just a bit of glue stuck there from something I've put on there. A notebook did come in here with a little love heart on the front as well, but I tend to deck this out with things. So looking a little grubby, but on the outside it's perfect still. So I am going to set it up to be my Paris planner. So if you didn't know, I recently went to Amsterdam for 2 weeks or 2 and a bit weeks and did a day trip to Paris while I was there and just fell in love. And I only really did a day trip because I didn't have a lot of time, or I just didn't have a lot of time, and so I wanted to just go to go and have a look and see what I thought, and I have to go back now. So I'm on a 2 to 3 year savings plan to go back. It sounds like a long time, but I have a lot of things to sort out. So I thought what would be good would be to make a planner for it. So that's what I'm doing here today. I've just pulled this all apart this afternoon, and you can see probably around me I've gathered a whole bunch of things. I do have the dividers that I had already had in here, and these are dividers that I made from papers from a GP Studio sub box last year. So I might just walk you through them. There's this beautiful one that is little houses, which reminded me of Europe, Amsterdam in particular. I think they're gorgeous. And there's this leaf pattern with a silver foil. I don't care about foil colours in this planner, I'm afraid, because it's going to be all different ones. This beautiful mountain scene, and these shapes, some more shapes, and some more shapes. And then for the last one, I didn't have enough paper, so I made the same as the first one, but it's kind of the bottom end of the paper. You can see there's a bit of a difference there. So those are the dividers, and I've decided to stick with them because they're cute and they're made just to be a bit simpler than usual. And what I've done is used my Motex label maker. It says Down to the Woods on here, I'm not quite sure why. Anyway, I got this from Hobby Hoppers here in Australia, and I've made some labels for my dividers. Let's see if we can get those. Yeah, so I've got save, places, mood, speak, stay, note, and pack. So I don't know if these are definitely the ones that I want to have in the planner in the end, but this is removable and it's super cute, and it adds that pop of hot pink, which I kind of want to have in here as well. So save obviously is my savings tracker for me putting together the cash that I need and working out how much money I'm going to need to do this trip. Places, so some all the places that I want to see while I'm there. Mood, I've got a bunch of photos that I took while I was there, plus I'll gather photos from the web for my inspiration. Speak. Now I learnt French at school. I did 3 years of French, and so I've forgotten most of it. I feel like I've forgotten most of it, but I reckon I could pick it up again. So I'm going to start a course somehow. If you have any tips or ideas on good courses, let me know. stay, so I'm going to list out some places that I'd like to stay, and maybe it'll be like a itinerary kind of around the country for where I would stay. Note for just notes, of course, and then pack for obviously a packing list. Now, pack is the one that I'm not sure if I really need, because I've been traveling for a million years and I don't really feel like I need a list, but then again, maybe I do. So I'm just going to chop these up and then add them to the planner. So I'll probably fast forward this part. Okay, so I was trying to get these to be all the same size, but they're probably not going to be. So I'm going to go ahead and stick these on. I don't have a particular order in mind, but I might put notes at the top and then mood, saving, oh no, places and stay. Save, speak, pack. Maybe like that. Or maybe speak at the front. I'm not sure. So like I said, they're changeable, so I will just go ahead and put these on. Okay, I've just used these new tweezers that I got from Luscious Labels. Look how fabulously shiny they are. Just to peel back the edges of each of these little labels, because they can be pretty difficult to peel by hand. So the tweezers did a super easy job of that, which was handy, and then I have them all ready to go now, so I don't have to take too long. But again, I'll fast forward. Okay, so here we have our super cute little dividers. I think they're adorable. Let me just see, I feel like one of them's a bit lower than the others. Maybe this mood could move up a little. Not that dramatic, I know, but while I'm here, I might as well, huh? And they do come up very easily, which is nice. Alright, let's pop them in. There's a little cap for these tweezers, which I find super helpful because they are so skinny. They are super sharp. So it's good to have a cap so I don't stab myself with them. Alright, so we'll put these in here. I'm just thinking today I may not get to the point of inserts. I might save that for a different setup video because I haven't quite decided what to put in it. I haven't pulled them out actually, which is perhaps a bit silly of me. Alright, so that's those. Let me just show you one thing I definitely want to put in here is this acetate also from GP Studio. So I want to cut a piece of this to fit in here, and not quite sure where it will go, but I feel like it'll probably go on top of white paper because on top of here it does look a bit much, I think. Okay, that's that. So I'll just put this scrap away for now because I may want to come back to it. So there we have this cute little map, acetate. So while I'm here I might show you the other acetates and things that I have. As you saw, I had this Rose Colored Days one. And then I have a bunch of other stuff here. I have this vellum, which is Way Harsh. It's from Unicorn Planner. I have this vellum also from GP Studio. I have this piece of wrapping paper from Kiki K. I have this silver foiled geometric pattern from GP Studio and this kind of leopard print one from GP Studio. I have this really pretty crystals, let's put it on white so you can see, acetate, and here's kind of a big version of that as well, which I'll put to the side for now. So that's the, you know, layering kind of pieces that I have. I also have a pocket, which is the one that was made for this planner, and it has the proper zip, which I quite like. And there is the page lifter that also was made for this planner. It's pink with little white hearts on it, as you can see there. So those are some things that I'm going to put in, and I might put the lifter at least in straight away. Oh, and the pocket. The lifter, and I actually made this little card. It's a little selfie I took on a trip to London, and it's moved about from planner to planner with me. It's a bit grubby, as you can see, and I just want to put it on there. What I'm going to do though is just put a little piece of washi behind it at the top. Let's see what this one looks like if I was to put it on top instead. It's just white with blue hearts. That's okay. So that's that. I really like these pink labels. They're pretty cute. I'm going to save these for the moment because I'm not quite sure where I want to put them. I feel like I want this one in the front, but then I would need some kind of pale dashboard underneath. So I'll come back to that, I think. What I do have here is this little card that I got when I was in Amsterdam at a little store, and I adore it. So I wanted it to feature inside my planner. The envelope is beautiful as well. I thought it could fit in here quite nicely, and it could potentially have something layered behind it as well. So I do have a whole bunch of things here. This card used to sit in this planner, this Simply Gilded bunny card, and that could be quite nice behind there as well. But I don't really want to cover this up, so I think I just need some paper to go behind here, and even perhaps some of this, one of these acetates or something could go. No, I think I want paper actually. So I'm going to have to just perhaps pause you for a moment while I grab my papers. I can't believe I don't have them with me. I'll be back in just a sec. Okay, I just thought I'd show you while I'm here all of these papers that I have. I've kind of picked these up over time. I just zoom out so you can see clearly. There's this one that I guess I bought for the other side. Really bright turquoises, pinks and blues and yellows. This one is the stars on it, but I bought it for the ice cream cones on the other side. I have a couple of vellums here that are from Unicorn Planner, the ghosty one and the little coffee cup. I really love this one. I'm thinking this could be useful, and it's, you know, partially cut. There's this gorgeous rainbow one, of course. Oh, with nice stripes on the back as well. Someone's driving like a lunatic out there. Well, that could be a possibility. And then we have this feathers one, single-sided. Oh, the cameras could work because it is, you know, a travel planner. But only a little bit is going to show. That's the only thing. We're only going to see kind of just the edges around there. I feel like bright is the way to go, but I'm not sure yet. How cute are the unicorns? Let's turn this around the right way. So unicorns is a possibility. I have these little crosses and some more ice creams. This is very cute and kind of Paris inspired as well, but I think just a bit dull for the spread that I'm after. And there's some more of that stripy paper again. Alright, so I think I do love the unicorns, but they're going to get covered up. The back of this is yellow with purple stars, if I didn't show you that already. So I think it's down to these three. So I think stripes could work very well. This one's already cut. I feel like that would fit quite well. So since it's already cut, I might as well just, it's not going to hurt anything if I just give it a little snip. And if it's a bit crooked on this end, it doesn't matter because this will be the end that I shove inside the planner. All right, let's have a look at this. If I was to pop this, it's probably going to be too wide, I suspect. Yeah, it's too wide. But only by a little bit. So we might trim the side. Just neatly. And if we pop this in here, oh, it's still a little bit too wide. So I actually quite like the green at the top. So I might chop off I've got a little slit cut there accidentally. So I'll chop that off and I'll just make it a teeny bit narrower so it will fit better in the pocket. I'm going to put the green at the top. I think, I'm not sure. Let's try it. Merci beaucoup. Can sit in there like that. I think that's pretty cute. Now I did also want to put in this pink foiled D in here as well. And I have this really cute little cup from Simply Danny Creations. Just zoom you in one of my pockets. That can go in there as well. And then I have this Kate Spade die cut too. So I feel like we need a little bit around this because it is quite white. So I'll just kind of decide where we're going to put all of these. I do like to see the eyelashes on this one, so maybe it'll sit outside, maybe even in the middle somewhere. I've got a bunch of paper clips with me, so I might just throw one on just to hold things in place and see how we feel about them. Now, how I often stick down this little die cut is to just use a bit of washi behind it, because washi is our friend and doesn't tend to pull anything up too badly. It does depend on the washi sometimes though. So actually what I might do is use my Scotch tape because I don't want to hurt this card. I feel like I'm probably going to stick it to the card. So I'll just put this on the back of here. It's far too big. I'll get a smaller piece. That's better. Keep it nice and thin and pop it in the center of the D. And I'll just put that on there like so. I think that's pretty cute. Now I have my Primrose Coffee Girl that I'd like to use at some point, but I also have my new Gucci Girl, Elodie from Hello Paper Cat. So she might, because she looks like a traveller, doesn't she? I think she might have to go on there. So I might have to just angle this card slightly, and I am actually tempted to cut it down a bit, but I won't just yet. Put this D there because I really want her, I think she's a sticker actually, I really want her to go here because she looks like she's that is a sticker, so it could even go on here, but I'm going to put it there. What am I saying? She looks like she's traveling. She's on the go. Just find a little clip to clip her with. Maybe this little spiral one, which is the Kiki K one. This could be tricky. I'll just put it around the planner first. And then I can just pop her under it, hopefully. Yeah, she's a little vinyl sticker. That's pretty cool. I think she's adorable. I don't know how I feel about that big spiral. How's that look? I think that's pretty cute, isn't it? Now for behind here, I normally put something, don't I? Just to hide that, in particular this very kind of grubby looking fabric. So I usually use this piece of acetate, but I feel like it's not going to do the trick. It looks a bit dirty itself. We could use this piece of gold one, which kind of makes the rings look like they've extended there. That's pretty nice. And then I could put some paper behind here as well. So maybe this card, even though I'm going to be hiding the whole thing, but to have some pink popping out the top would be nice. And then I always know where that card is, which is quite good to know. And then just here I need something. I was thinking about this little star clip from Simply Danny as well, but it might be a bit too pale for in here. I do have a little, there it is, this gorgeous little one from Danny V, just a little flower. I quite like that, so I'll put that there for now. But I do want to put something else in behind here. So how about I put this to the side for the moment, and I might walk you through some of the bits and pieces that I have here. So I have this gorgeous card that says on fleek with this little puppy with her hair in a bun. I have this card, which is actually a little fabric dress. I'll take it out later. I have this little Oberlin character who I adore, so she's going to go somewhere in here, I think. And I have my Gucci girl, both a die cut and a dash. Wake Up and Makeup, and I was thinking I could put that in the packing section. I have my little bitch please, I'm a unicorn, and this little passport, or maybe the passport could go on there. That's a possibility. And we have this little die cut and this luggage, so that could be the packing one. And this really cool card that's all different types of cheeses. So that's those things. I have these little papercraft accessories. I feel like something's missing, but I've probably used it. Maybe a camera, hey? I think I've used the camera somewhere. And I have this Hardy Swap set of cardstock stickers that I want to use in here at some point. I also have my Being Fabulous is Exhausting pillow sticky notes, and, oops, sorry about that, a bunch of bows from Simply Gilded Bow Seals as well. I also have these little word stickers that usually live in this planner. So it's just the same words over and over again. I think they're Amy Tangerine, maybe. And I think they are just nice colours to stick out the top of the planner. So let's try those in there. They're all on an angle, so they're a bit difficult to get in. So that could be quite cute, sticking out the top like that. And of course I have a bunch of stickers that could always go in here as well. Alright, I think that's pretty cute. I am missing something here maybe. I did get, oh, I can't remember the name of the shop. I will have a look and link it if I remember. So she did a collab with the Planner Spot, and these aren't from the collab, but these are from her store, and they're just printables, and I thought they were really cute, so I've printed out a bunch of them that I think will match this theme, this planner. Treat Yourself might be one. This girl with her little coffee cup and her Chanel bag. Lashes Long and Coffee Strong. I like the You're Cute one, but these look like they might be a bit big actually for that little spot there, so that might not work. But they are cute. I'll kind of just pop them in and out of the planner, I think. I thought this one would be good for the packing section. So maybe I could pop one behind this little cup as well. Maybe the You're Cute, hey? Yeah, because it's got the words off to the side a little. Can move you over. somewhat. And pop that under there. That looks pretty cute, doesn't it? Alright, so I might just move this card a little. I can make it a bit more centered again since I'm not having anything there. But I really feel like I want something there. You're too big. I could take something out of here and put there, like just a little heart, or something from there, but I just don't want to stick anything to that card. I feel like I want to have it separated a little and not damaged. Maybe these sunglasses or the shoes. I'm going to open this up and see what these look like. These are quite thick, that's the only issue I have with them. A little passport could sit there. It's foam stickers. If I just push that card down a little, I can make it stick mostly to the... No, I don't like that. I think also it might be a bit dark blue. Where is my little passport? Okay, gotta go find it. I'll be back in just a sec. Okay, so I can't find the little passport thing anywhere. I've just searched all this stuff on my desk. It's probably here. I just can't find it right now. So instead, what I thought, if I took this out, this little Kate Spade die cut, it actually kind of balances it out a lot more. So I can keep this little You're Cute here and my little cup and the D, and it kind of, I think, is much more balanced like that. So, oh, here's the passport. Oh, what a dork. Okay, well, I've changed my mind now and I don't want it. I can't believe I searched the whole place for that. All right, I'll put it there so that I can kind of see it. Okay, so next up is to go through and put some of these dashes in that I've gathered together here. Now this one I deliberately bought in A6 size, and I bought 3 of these. Apparently I didn't know I bought 3, because I think it would fit really nicely inside any planner. I can stick it to an A5 or to a B6, but I'm going to have to punch it for it to fit into personal size. And I do have 3 of them, so I don't really mind punching it too badly. So I think I should just dive in and not be afraid. I think probably centered is a good idea. So I'm going to do it on this side. I'll just put the divider over it, line it up, and I think that's pretty centered. And again, I'll just put little circles in there with my Sharpie. Oh, it's the moment of truth. I hate this part. Oh, I don't think any punch would get through this except this one. Of the ones I own, I mean. Oh, this is a little bit heartbreaking to do this. But it's too wide for me to add some extra to the side and punch the extra. And, you know, sometimes you just have to commit to stuff, I think. Alright, she's adorable. Very cute. So, something perhaps can go behind her as well if we tried this. I feel like I'm just going to need something white there to put behind here. If I was just put some vellum there for the moment, just to see if that is enough white, just to tone down that blue behind it, that's all. Yeah, I think that's pretty cute. I might change that up as time goes on, but that's good for now, I think. I'm just seeing if I can reach into, I do have some, so I picked up the Kikki K notes planner refill for the medium pack, and it's lined and grid. And I adore grid paper. So they made this originally for the B6, and they have it in a pack with use your words, Desley, with blank paper as well. So I decided to pick it up for my personal size planner. So the first section is notes. So I know I said I wasn't going to put inserts in, but I've just realised I have them, so I'm putting them in. Now mood probably would be good to have blank paper in there, because then I can just stick stuff in, and I may not even write anything. I may not need the paper, so I'll put it in anyway, but I may end up taking that out and just print photos and put them in there. For places, I'll put grid, and for stay I might put lined just because, and for save I might draw something, so I'll use grid. Speak, I'm going to put the rest of this in. It's pretty thick, but I'll put it in the grid. Oh, and more grid. Oh, okay, I've got more grid than I thought I did. Okay, I kind of want to do that just to pad it up a little bit. I'm not sure about this here. I feel like I want something really pale in there, so I'll have a look through my paper later, and I might put paper in behind there. In the meantime, why don't we try this and see how it looks, just for something light. I would probably laminate this if I did put it in here, I think, because it'll get pretty ratty pretty quickly. I think that's much better, having something pale in there, because I had not realised just how dirty that fabric had gotten. I did use this planner a lot for work, like a ton. After my shoulder surgery, this was the planner I moved back into, I think, because I couldn't carry a heavy planner anymore. And then the B6 came, and it was perfect. Okay, I'll put that there for now, and we shall see how we go. I do feel a little bit like she is slightly different pink to everything else. You know, this is that blue toned pink, blue toned pink, blue toned pink, and then this is more orangey. I could replace her with this, but then she's the same as this one, so I won't do that. Alright, so maybe on the back of here I'll put a couple of these Being Fabulous is Exhausting sticky notes, just because the back does have the printer brand on the back, like so. And then we have the notes section. Now I feel like I'm going to have to go and do some printing at some point, because I'm going to want more vellum in here, I think, but that's okay. Alright, so for the mood page section, I do want to put photos from my trip, but I think probably these cardstock stickers might be a way to embellish this divider. I'm not sure, because it is quite busy already, but I do like the idea of saying embrace the journey in here, and maybe even the camera could be nice. So I wonder if I should just try it. I feel like they'll come off pretty easily. I just don't want this embrace sticker to get lost amongst all the other silver on here. Yeah, I feel like we need something else on there first. I might need to layer some paper down first. Okay, I'm back. I have millions of bits of paper everywhere here, but I actually thought this stripy one would be cool, because it's a good colour to go with the planner, but I think the word journey would get lost on there. Let's try it, but I really think it will get lost. Yeah, I think it would need something else behind it, which I'm not opposed to doing. I could always, I've got tons of paper here. I found some grey. So I have this grey geometric pattern as well, and also the lovely spots. I actually am quite tempted by this black one, which is a bit harsh, but I like the idea of the back being these little sunnies. So whatever I do, I'm going to laminate it, I think, because it's going to get a bit damaged in here, I suspect. Okay, I'm back. So here's our black piece of paper with laminated, and the back is the sunglasses, and then I've got this pink stripey with the paper planes, which I have another idea for. So I'm just going to trim these down with my paper trimmer. That looks pretty cute, doesn't it? I wonder if it should be on a darker paper, but I'm okay with it for now. So let's grab the divider again. I might just use this one. And yeah, that'll be okay. I have a feeling it was a little bit tall, that one, so I'll try it on here. Yeah, about there. Quite excited to be about the idea of planning a trip. Okay, I'm going to put this one here. A bit pale, actually. Maybe not. I quite like the dark one here. I think that looks better. And then I'll just move this over. Ah, yeah, that's better, because then this nice pale one is against that darker background. Oh, I quite like that. That's pretty cool. All right, so then I have stay, save, speak, and pack. I don't really care. I think the cheese one just has to go here. It is a bit wide, but I just wonder if I punch it, am I going to punch into the cheese? I probably will, but it's okay. It's, is it? I'm not sure. It's quite wide. I might leave it for the moment and head to pack, because in pack I wanted to use this Wake Up and Make Up one, which again I'm going to have to punch, but this one is at least personal sized, if you like, as in width, so I think it's okay to punch it. And again, it brings in that kind of pink, which is good. Wake Up and Make Up. That's pretty cute. Now, some of these are getting a bit big for the divider tabs. I think that looks okay. Alright, what else do we have in here now? I wonder if this card could go here on this save or speak page. This card features our furry friend Kuma. She is a Piki and Shih Tzu mix from Japan. Her name when translated means bear. She's been making waves online with her amazing hairstyles and effortless style. Follow her adventures at Moamen. So I'm going to cut that at the very least to punch in here. So let's just cut the card part off. That hole is a bit higher than the others, oops. So she can either go here or the speak tab. I feel like she matches either, but I do like the idea of on speak and fleek rhyming, I guess. So I might leave her there for now. Okay, so on the back of this tab, I do want to put my little bitch please I'm a unicorn, because I love this little unicorn chickie. So I might just use a spiral clip for her. I could even put it on this side actually, because it's going to have the card over the top. Might try that for now and see how that goes. I just prefer the small spiral. Okay, that's good. Now, just thinking on this stay page, the things I still have yet to use that I want to use is this die cut with the coffee. I have these two journaling cards from GP Studio. One says, "Oh darling, let's be adventurers," and this one says, "Live your life by a compass, not a clock." I really like this one actually, so I might just stick that on there with some washi, with some Scotch tape, Desley. It's nice muted colours. So if I put that on here, live your life by a compass, not a clock. Might move that down a scooch. I don't know if you can tell, but it's starting to get dark here. I really miss daylight savings so badly. I lose out on the time to film in the evenings. I'm just thinking this leave the map behind would go very nicely with this sentiment. I wonder if it would fit on top of this. Just line it up on the edge. I quite like that. I might use one of these little hexagons just in this bottom corner. Maybe up this way. There we go. And I think, which one of these? I need one that's a pale background. I'm thinking about my passport little guy as well. I might save that for now. I don't think that's quite going to do it. Alright, we're getting together a nice little chunky planner here. I'm going to just switch off for a minute while I go and go through all this because it's covered under a whole bunch of rubbish. I'm going to go through everything and I'll be back in just a sec. Okay, I'm back. I think I want to have a look at the pack section, which does have wake up and makeup already, but I would like to use this die cut with the luggage. So I think I'm going to put it on the back of here because again it has just the HP printer premium plus paper logos all over it. So I'll put this on here to start with. Maybe I'll just center it for now. It is just sticky tape so it can move. Now I still haven't used this this acetate that I adore, so let's have a look and see where it might fit. I wonder if it could go there. No, I think it needs to be against something white. So I am tempted to just put it on the places one, actually on top of the white paper, and then, you know, skip this page. Oh, that's not cut very well. I might just trim the top off of that, I think. Yeah, much better. I did want to use some of the Simply Gilded bows. Oh, I really like the way that turned out. That's really nice. Just not quite sure where. And I've got nothing on the save page yet either. So I probably will have to do something with that one. Okay, let's do a flip through so I can see where I'm at. Because I don't really know where I'm at. We're looking a good size here, which is nice. We've got our tabs down the side there with the pinks, which are cute. Okay, so we have our front pocket section here with our little Gucci girl and our little You're Cute sticker here. The Eiffel Tower, which is really the reason for going back to Paris. And I like these little word stickers here. I could use them potentially within the spreads as well, but they do add a fabulous amount of colour to the top of my planner, which is nice. Okay, then we have this beautiful dash, Gucci Girl dash here, and I've got some sticky notes on the back. My acetate from Rose Coloured Days with the gold and pink bows. And then this piece of vellum from GP Studio. I'm not sure, I guess as I said about the vellum, which ones I'll keep, and I do want to make some of my own as well. So this is my notes section, just some lined paper, and then I have my mood section, which I said I'm going to put pictures in, some photos that I took last time I was there. And then we have the places section, and I've just made this cute little Paris little dash here, and I could put something on the back of this stripey as well. Maybe my coffee girl even would be cute. Yep, that's cute. I'm putting that there. I do love Primrose, and I like to have at least one in every planner. She is, I don't know, she just speaks to me. So then the places section with this beautiful acetate, and then our stay section, live your life by a compass and not a clock, and then our save section, which is currently blank. I've never really tracked savings before, so it's probably something I should start doing. So maybe some of these little cards, there might be something in amongst here that would be useful. I'm going to leave it for now though, although I could always put one of these blue Simply Gilded bows on here, because I don't really use blue very often, and it might be nice to use one. Don't know which one. I feel like this one kind of matches. I just tore it, by the way. I feel like he matches quite nicely. Just put that at the top there. That's cute. And then we have the speak section. So I need to find a course to do. I kind of prefer to do courses in person, so I might try and find something local, some conversational French. And then lastly, the packing section. I have my wake up and makeup and my little suitcases here. That's that. In the back I have just this little page lifter and a pocket to put things in. So next up is some clips. Sorry if this is a long video, guys, but I think it's fun. I always find it lots of fun to watch these. I have this bow from Peony's Papery. It needs a bit of attention, I think some glue or something, but regardless, it matches this planner perfectly. So I'm going to put it at the back on the pack tab. So I do like to sort of layer these from back to front if I can. I'll just move over a little and put my Simply Danny planner girl here. She also is one who comes with every planner in some form or another. I have this cute little white pom from, I think from Peach Pom most likely. And I thought this one was quite relevant. It's got the blues in it and pinks in it as well. It's from Simply Danny, but it kind of looks like a globe, which I think goes nicely with this whole idea. So I'm going to put it on the places, I think the places tab, or maybe at the bottom. I like them when they come out the bottom. Put that there. That's pretty cute. And I also have my D, which she made for me as well. So I do like to have that in here. So I might put it, I think on the save actually, just, you know, I'm not very good at savings. So I'll just put it there for now. I'm not sure because it does tend to cover up the tabs. Just had it backwards there, I'll just do that again. Oh, it doesn't want to sit straight. Like so. And I don't know, I'm not a cat person really, but this kitty cat, Kiki K clip just goes so well in this planner, I think, or at least with these other clips. So I'm going to put that in there. And I do still have my star one. I just don't really know if it's going to go in here. If it did, no, see, it would cover up her face, and I don't want to do that. All right, so that's that. I might just adjust the exposure. I'll be back in a sec. Just wasn't sure if there was enough light getting in, but it looks okay actually. All right, I think I'm pretty happy so far. A bit of a work in progress, I guess, because I do want to add some more bits and pieces in here. There are a couple of dividers that are missing things that I probably would like to put some things in. I don't know if this passport can really go anywhere. Maybe it could just sit there. I'm not sure. I'll leave it there for now. I was going to put it here, but I think it distracts far too much from the Eiffel Tower, so I'll put it down in here just for now. That way I won't lose it at least, hey. Alright, so my Gucci girl up front, because I think she's fabulous. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this. I think it looks pretty cute. I have this pink little clip from Hobby Hoppers. I might put it in because I do love that little clip. I think it adds something nice to the front there. And I do have my gold ampersand. Maybe that could go up here to add a bit of something. Oh, it's really stretched. Must have been in a pocket for a while. It could go up here like so. Yeah, that's pretty cute. Alright, I'm pretty happy. It's funny, these things always end up being a work in progress, don't they? You just kind of muck about and get things just so and then change things around again. But that's the beauty of it, I think. It's just so much fun to do. I love it. Okay, so now comes the getting down to it. Getting all of the plans in place and actions. Oh, a pen. So I have 3 pens that I chose for this planner. This is, I think, from a GP Studio sub box last year. White with the silver, with the gold hardware and clear crystals. This one from Kiki K that says create a life you love, which I think is quite appropriate for this planner. And then I have this fun pink one with stars, gold stars on it, that Hannah and I picked up at Paper Chase. I think this is too skinny, it will fall out. So that rules that out. And This one is lovely, but I think the sentiment and also just the quality of the Kikki K pen, I think it's going to win. Create a life you'll love. Can just go in there like that. Perfect. Now this piece of paper either will need to be laminated or I'll replace it with something else. I haven't decided yet, but we will see how it goes over the next couple of days. Let me know if you want to see how I go with this and how I actually do save for my trip to Paris and learn French and figure out where to stay and places to see. Yeah, I've never done this before. I've never kind of planned a trip this far in advance. I've always traveled for work, and so I haven't really... Amsterdam was my first proper holiday in a long time. And I was staying with friends, so I didn't, again, really plan anything. I just kind of turned up and just kind of settled into the city, which I absolutely adored doing. But I feel like for this trip I might have to be a little more organised because I'll have to find places to stay, and I need to do that in advance this time rather than just turning up like I did last time. Anyway, we're looking at 2021 probably before I manage to get there at the earliest. You know, savings and all that. If you've been to Paris or if you live in Paris, leave me some comments. Let me know some cool places that maybe aren't on the map, so to speak. They're all on the map, but you know what I mean. Also, I'm desperate to do a macaron cooking class when I'm there, or even some cooking classes when I'm there. And I do want to kind of hang out in coffee shops a lot because that sounds perfectly like me. Alright guys, I think I have to stop talking now. Oh, I'm loving the top of this planner. Super cute. Thanks so much for watching and just being here with me while I do this setup of this planner. As I said, I adore this planner to pieces. I just love it. I think it's gorgeous and one of the best ones they've made. I think this and the Thrive Pink Lavender are my two favourites. Just beautiful. I love my B6 for the size and the structure and the functionality of it, but this planner, I love it. Okay, enough from me. Thanks again so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.